like the fans are ready for this one. The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. To throw, it's Shuck. Floats it out in space. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. And how about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On second down, wants to throw. Buying some time. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man downfield. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense.
It's a really nice job out there making the catch. I feel like fans are always expecting one of these Trojan receivers to be in the conversation for being best in the country, right? Because of the success they've had in the past and certainly in more recent years. There's a lot of pressure to play that position now at the Coliseum and at USC. But this guy right here, he has been making his mark on...
And the ball's on the ground. No, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
On the run, it's Marks. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Motion from the offense. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Trojans want to pick up the tempo. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Caught in the backfield, it's Lacey. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Going for the big play. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's got it on the right. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And the Cardinals will line it up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll throw it from the red zone. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Line getting set on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Shuck. They're bringing heat. Nowhere. When as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Third down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And the Cardinals want to move quickly. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to him. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 82 yards, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Fair catch, called for and made. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Quarterback will audible. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Skips away from pressure. And passes incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
When you got 3rd and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off play action on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Cardinals! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away.
To advance on the football.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. First down to start the drive after the break. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got it in stride inside the 20. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. You get the big play, now to pay it off. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Leaves it with the running back. Pickup of 1, it's down at the 11th. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
Oh, and the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? You're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to meet a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of it.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Smashes it between the uprights. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Kyle.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Red pass, it's complete. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. The Cardinals want to crank the tempo.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
The give to the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the linebacker's showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quick handoff. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Cardinals have their offense in high gear. To the air on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man to the left.
And that's the danger. When you've got a receiver like that, if you blitz and you're playing man coverage, he's one-on-one, and he's going to burn you if you don't get home to the quarterback.
As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. The Cardinals with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Quick tempo here for the offense. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown Cardinals. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 25 with the carry.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game.
There's a live football. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Line gets set, 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. He's going to let it go. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville! 2-point conversion attempt is coming.
And he's got that bayou speed. Like, I run by you. You can call it whatever route you want to call it, but does a nice job winning at the line of scrimmage, getting behind the DB, runs, catches it right in the end zone. Big play for this offense. Nice throw, nice catch.
He'll call for the fair catch here. USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the 1st half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the 1st half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the 1st one they've used this half. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Marks. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
I know everyone's yelling, like, you didn't get the 1st down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a 3rd down. And guess what? Nowadays, 4th down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball. and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Off the play fake on 1st down. He'll take a shot. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals!
Number 7, hauls it in the end zone.
PAT unit on the field.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
USC 3.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Fair catch called for and made. Offense is ready to go back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Trojans racing to the line in a hurry-up. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He lobs one high down the left side. And that pass intercepted. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He wants to throw it. Going deep. And the ball is intercepted. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
They'll line up for a second down play. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Finds his man. It's Hudson. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Trojans in the hurry-up. Handoff from the gun. Oh, it's out! They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Let's go! Let's go! Cornhole 88! Cornhole 88!
Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB.
Feeling some heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's...
Can anyone catch him? At the 20. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. This quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. Didn't find much room on the return, but now they are in business and poised to strike from the 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
He makes a grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up. On the ground. Touchdown, Cardinals. And the route is on.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything and padding those stats, and all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
He makes the grab for the 2. I don't know why you need to go for 2 there, but they do, and it's successful.
USC 3.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
He's off to the races. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Trojans are on the move. He's going to take off. It's loose. And the defense grabs it, and they're taking it the other way. He's into the open down the middle. At the 20. Touchdown, Louisville. The defense with the scoop and score.
Number 20 with the defensive score.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they tack on a little more to this big lead. They're lining up to kick it away, and that defense salivating after getting the scoop and score. He'll call for the fair catch here. Guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be